Man, I got a bone to pick with you, Michael.
No, I know you was gonna say I still got your y'all got
Aaron's spread came out. He looking all oiled up, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Don't do that. 7 minutes. We gonna get back on it. I'm gonna DM you, okay?
All right.
But I got you. I knew it was gonna come. Carl, my man, my best friend.
Good to see you, man.
Season 3. You know what? You are probably the funniest one on there with your just the rhetorics, the ability to just really be like this comic relief, even though it's an ensemble of comics.
Yeah.
How do you feel about season 2 before season 1 now?
I think we just stepped up the fun, man. We got a little bit more silly with it. We learned from, the feedback from first season and what people like and what people didn't necessarily like. And also Phil got a little bit more clear in his vision. And we just took it up a notch as shows do in season 2. We know the characters now. So we can have a little bit more fun with them because we're not learning them. I think people don't understand sometimes in first season of shows, especially when you only have, 10 episodes or so.
Yeah.
You don't have much time to really explore these people. So people go, well, I don't know if I like that. It goes, you don't know the character that well. But then season 2, same thing might happen. You go, I like it now because I know this person's personality.
Definitely. For you, Sherm season 1, Sherm season 2, what did you do differently?
For me, honestly, I didn't do nothing different. I kept it the same. I was like, I kept it. I go with what works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Fix it.
So I kept it the same.
Sherm got to find some love this season too. A little, I mean, short-lived, but he was persistent on if he wants something, he gonna get it.
Yeah.
For him to actually have a little bit of a love interest, even though that was the funniest part where it was like the mom, the older mom, the kid. It was just, only Sherm would have this type of thing coming on for him.
Yeah, exactly. You meet the kid and then the mom breaks up with you and you're like, I don't care about her. This the homie right here.
Is that a little bit how you would be, Carl, in these situations? Or do you feel that you and Sherm are a little bit more alike than we might think? Or are you guys polar opposites?
I would definitely say so. I think this character is pretty what helps me perform it the way I do is because me and this guy are pretty similar to each other. And I was definitely still trying to find my way. I still even now, like I'm doing what I love to do, and I'm so grateful and thankful to have this show, have this opportunity, while also still having other opportunities, writing on shows behind the scenes, doing voiceovers on shows and stuff that people don't even know about. But I still am always like, man, what should I be doing now? I want to be like, I feel like I need to be doing this more. I feel like I need to be doing that. I need to be cooking more. I need to be perfecting these recipes. I'm a DJ. I DJ at clubs and bars and stuff during the week. People don't even know about that.
Oh wow!
It pops up on my Instagram. Like I'm always trying to find that next thing, trying to keep that momentum going. I'm in the gym like you every day.
So you are like Sherm. You're just not driving Lyft.
Exactly.
Perfect. Why do you think we can all relate to Sherm as a person like ourselves or as having a friend like Sherm? Because we all have a Sherm in our lives that he kind of reminds us to not be so serious.
Yeah, I think that's the quality that he's kind of trying to figure out this year is what is so relatable about him is that, we learned, we had goals for ourselves when we was in high school and where we wanted to be in our lives. And that hasn't worked out for everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't reached the place that they want to be at this age. And that's okay. As long as they are continuing that momentum, as long as they're not slowing down. So I think that's what makes them relatable is that everybody ain't got it all figured out yet. We look on Instagram and we see everybody, it look like they got it figured out, but everybody ain't got this stuff figured out. So I think that's the thing that's relatable about Sherm. It's like, he's confident. I bet you Sherm, if we saw Sherm's Instagram, I bet you it'd be popping. I bet crazy amount of followers. And we're like, how does he have this many followers? How is he courtside at the game? You ever see that dude that pop up and they be taking a picture courtside and they got on they Cartier frames and you like, how did he get there?
What do they do?
Yeah.
Why are they there? Who do
I'm on a TV show and I can't get there. How is he?
Oh, I love that. Grand Crew takes place in LA. You're from Los Angeles like myself. How does it feel to be on a show as well that takes place in your hometown that, talks about landmarks and it's everything, you know what I mean?
I love it. I love it. I know you caught that. Did you catch that Hamilton reference in the last episode?
Yeah, I did. That's
Yeah. So
like,
I love it. I love doing that. I love like throwing little stuff out where the LA people will be like, because you know how prideful we are.
yeah.
And you know, we love arts, especially us that's from, you know, south of the 10.
Yeah.
And so and from that west side or from the east side. So you know, like it's always fun to throw in a reference to the Fox Hills Mall or to the high school we went to or to, you know, a certain donut spot or a restaurant or something like that we grew up eating at. Like it's always fun to do that. That's one of my favorite elements of the show.
No, definitely. What's something that you all do have a little bit of creative freedom, right? Is there something that this season that you kind of put your stamp on with Sherm a little bit that we might not know?
I definitely think a little bit more of my improv gets used this season. I'll watch episodes and go, "Oh, Phil used that take. That I made that up. Like that was good." But I think that's for everybody. I don't know. Outside of me, you know, getting to wear all the hats that I want to wear and stuff like that. It's more just like, you know, sometimes I pitch a joke or I say something and it gets used. And so I think that's the crib. But we definitely really stick to the script for sure.
Nice. And you know, we see this evolution with the friend group, right? Everybody's kind of coming into their own. What's something that you hope to see later on, either at like later on in the next season? We're already claiming this getting picked up, right?
Absolutely.
What thing you would love to see, maybe comedic wise, dramedy wise, or just something that you're just like, I think this group of friends something needs to happen.
Yeah, I would say a big trip would be fun. Even if it's somewhere not even that far, New Orleans, something like that. We all go to Atlanta.
Yeah.
But for show wise, I want to see more. I was just talking to the last person about this. I realized that me and Echo don't really have no stories together, and me and Gracie don't really have no stories together like that. Like, because I got stories with Aaron, I got stories with Nicole, I got stories with Justin, but me and Echo don't really have like individual stories, at least not off the top of my head I can think of. And me and Gracie don't. So hopefully, like we get more individual stories where we can see how we interact with each other outside of the group, you know?
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Carl. That's all the time I have for with you today. So I'll talk to you offline. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have a good
to
one.
see you, Ross.
Talk to you soon.